RTX. I'm just trying to figure something out really quick. Ugh, these are all like different though. Okay, whatever. Let me sign in on my big screen so I can actually read your comments, because I cannot read them off of my phone. So, one second. Ugh, it doesn't have my photo on here. That's so frustrating. Hang on. I hate how these, like the interface, they always change it and it doesn't make it better. I don't understand. Anyway, I'm gonna join. Here. Okay. Hi, RTX. Hi, Ryan. Thank you. I'm doing green because I think St. Patrick's Day is in like 2 days. So, unfortunately, my sub has to work today, so we couldn't do a yoga session together. But yeah. That's okay. You can see my storage under here. It is not cute. All right. I always forget those are there until I do live stream, which is really funny. I'm doing okay. I had a kinky party that I went to yesterday. Actually, it was a triple X party, so that was fun. I didn't get to stay very long because my sub had work, but hopefully we're going to another one tonight and we'll see what happens. I did get to tie Glooms. You saw her on the UV candle collab. I got to tie her to a like Lyra hoop, so that was fun. RTX, go for it. You're gonna have to do it for an hour, which I think is gonna be easy for you. I didn't comb my hair today, so I'm like finger brushing it. My toes are pink. Actually, I need to redo them. But they are pink from Valentine's Day. I have not maintained it. Oh my god, I see a cat right now in the window across. They're just checking out the scenery. That's so funny. But yeah, I need somebody to redo my nails actually. I have so much glitter that I should do a live stream with another girl and we should just do glitter on our toes. Because it's kind of crazy. I have like a bunch of red, green, what do you call it? White glitter. But yeah. How is everyone else doing today? I feel like I'm in a forest brushing my hair. Actually, maybe I should actually get a brush. Hi, new man. I always say, I like to say your name is New Man, but I'm pretty sure it's like Newman or something. Thank you so much. Ow. Is everybody's temperature in the city that they're in pretty chilly? Because it's really chilly here. I know Los Angeles chilly is not the same as chilly everywhere else, so I'm aware of that, but hi, Em. Hello, my queen. No, I got it right. It's Newman. New man. Yeah, you're a new man every time you watch my live streams. Ooh, Em is giving the kneeling down emoji. I didn't even know they had that on here. I like it. New man says facts 100%. RTX says 26 degrees Celsius. What's 26 degrees Celsius? I don't know how to convert that in my head because the US uses so many different freaking... Oh, 78.8. That's a lot warmer than here. You have like 20 degrees. You're 20 degrees warmer than where I am. That's crazy. Oh, thanks, George. Matthew says, hello, goddess. How are you? I'm doing good. Hi. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm just chilling today. I'm actually going to have a female sub come over after this live stream, and I'm going to tie her because I'm trying to practice more. So I'm going to be tying somebody every week. Actually, I have been tying people every week. And then this coming week is somebody else that I met at X3, which is really great. And she's super close to me, so that's going to be fun. And then we get to make sexy content together. Like, how cool is that? Okay, hold on. I'm going to take these panties off because I don't like how it's bunching up on my sides. I can't do this on camera, unfortunately, but if I was on OnlyFans or my fan site, whatever. Haha, much better. I'm free. Okay. Thank you. Love LS says, damn, that green looks good on you. Thank you, thank you. It's a little, it's giving a little Christmas because of the the red, but you know, it's fine. It's for St. Patrick's Day. I don't think anybody actually pinches anybody else for not wearing green, unless it's like an Irish thing in Ireland. Stephen Cole says, hope I'm not too late. No, you're good. Welcome to the stream. RTX says, I was mentioning on the last live on Twitch that the weather is really hot. It's very hot, hotter than normal the last 2 weeks. Yeah. But I'm surprised it's still that hot. Because that's crazy. And then Keshav says, "Hi, goddess. Your feet worship me?" You mean you want to worship my feet? Damon says, "You're done, goddess?" I don't know. Hi. Okay, I have a few, what do you call it, updates that I have. So, I used to host 2 different, how do you call it, events every month. And I'm gonna start changing stuff up. So, I'm gonna gradually start changing things up. So next week is gonna be the last Kinky Speed Friending Speed Dating in Los Angeles that I'm gonna host for a while. It sucks because another organization started doing it and people started going to that one. So I'm gonna switch that up to a like kinky mix and meet, or like a sex positive one where people can come and actually meet each other and then win prizes that I've collected over the years. And then I'm actually going to do that one maybe once every 3 months or so. But I'm going to also start hosting other events. My queer and kinky crafting one is going to be sandwiched or changed to something a little bit more higher end. So look out for those things coming soon. It's in the works. RTX says the worst thing is weather forecast says it's gonna snow in the next week. Oh my god. Really? I hope you don't get sick, because a lot of people tend to get sick when there's like a lot of like temperature change, you know? I don't know. I hope you don't get sick. Isn't it Caleb? Has like puppy on a leash. These emojis are so cute. I haven't seen them like this before. Hi. And then Louise says, "I love you, my goddess." Thanks. Thank you all for watching all my content and for following me and supporting me all these years. It really does mean a lot. I started my channel in like 2017, I think. So it's been 8 years, which is crazy. Damon says, "What is my favorite punishment for submissives?" It really depends. I've kind of touched on this a little bit before, but I want to go deeper into it in a video or something. But basically it depends on what you are into, because if I know that somebody loves impact play, like Stephen Co. Black loves spanking, his punishment isn't going to be more spankings. Sorry, Stephen. I'm like putting you on the spot. But it's just funny because I feel like a punishment, although it's fun sometimes, it should also be something that you're not going to necessarily like all the time. You know, a punishment should be like firm, in my world. Firm, harsh, playful. Yeah, a combination of those things. So, like, because he likes being spanked, maybe I'll do something harder and give him like a whipping or something if he's consenting to that. But that's only because like I also want to push submissives a little further than what they normally can, because a lot of subs like attention, and so I could always just put them in a corner and like forget about them. And that's only effective, like, so much, you know? So, yeah. It really depends. It also depends on what they're being punished for. Because if they are being punished for something that's like very minor, then I feel like the punishment should match that or be a little bit more, you know, firm than what they did, if that makes sense. Caleb says, I want to be my first life, please? You mean wife? RTX has sent a super chat. Can I order you to be silent as your captive? Yes. Be silent and put your tape on your mouth for the rest of this live stream. You can still type though. So technically it's not really being silent, but Stephen Koblak says rubbed it around in a circular motion and then made me get up and marched me in the corner. Thanks for playing along, Stephen, but it's not really playing because that's what I would really do. Also, I really love subs who have a high pain tolerance because I am a sadist and I love giving pain. And I feel like a lot of people who come and see me, unfortunately, for the most part, but not unfortunately, they're very new or they don't like too much pain. I've only had like a few like lesser, let's say like 25%, maybe 35% of everybody I've ever played with actually loved a lot of pain. There's people who could take it, but they don't necessarily like it. And so I'm just like, it's not as fun when you're not really, really into it, you know? And you're just taking it because Mistress likes it. I don't know. Damon says, did you give stress position to submissive? Yes, I love stress positions. They're like, sometimes I like to give like predicament ones. So like I'll put their arms in cuffs behind their back, and then they have to like squat with their legs open in a vulnerable position, or if they're not here they have to do it behind their head like that. I love those, and they have to be on their toes, so I love doing that. Stephen Koblak says, I missed the first part of that. I didn't see it. I don't know if it didn't go through. Can you type it again, but like use PG words, maybe? Matthew, I already answered that. I said they were pink from last month. I have to get them done again. RTX says, I can see my lips under tape, but I can't use it. Thanks for clear tape. Oh, so you're not using duct tape this time. Interesting. Oh. Well, you can go back and watch the live stream so you can catch up on the earlier part. Because I responded to it the moment you asked it, which is really funny. Okay, Damon's asking, did I make a submissive meal on uncooked rice or raw peas? So I haven't done that, but my funny story, my grandmother did it to her daughters. So I have an aunt who wasn't really good at like taking tests at school. She's smart, but she's not book smart, you know? And so my grandmother has an altar with the Virgin Mary on it. And it has like flowers and stuff. And she made my aunt, she put rice on the floor and then made my aunt kneel on it and had her hands out and had to like hold her books that of the subject she failed in for like 2 hours. Yeah, kind of crazy. But I haven't found a masochist who's willing to do that yet. It's hard. I had to kneel a lot when I was in school because I went to a Catholic school. And at least those had cushioned, like, what do you call those? Pews? She did that one a lot. And maybe that's why she has bad knees. I feel mean for laughing about it, but it's true. Omega says, hello. Keshav says, show my souls, goddess. You can definitely ask me that if you send a super chat or super sticker. And I can do that. Omega says, happy belated International Women's Day. Thank you. I think I'm celebrating it late because I'm doing a lot of parties this weekend, and the parties are run by women, owned by women. The spaces are owned by women, and it's like for women and everybody else. So that's really cool. Like I said, last night I got to tie glooms to a like a lyra hoop, so that's fun. She was like suspended on it. And then tonight, who knows what's gonna happen, but I'll bring my rope too. Oh, and I'm gonna bring my whip also. M is asking, am I gonna be visiting Chicago soon? Chicago has been on my list to revisit. I've been a long time ago. That's where I actually created my first short film, Lady Luck, which I was wearing green too. And it was during St. Patrick's Day, actually. Wow, full circle. I have a really good client over there, and then I have restaurants that I want to go to, because you know me, I love fine dining, but it's not currently on my list right now. My travel dates are Philippines for May, April, San Francisco, and then, April, San Francisco, then May, Philippines. June, not really. Philippines is going to bleed into June. July, I'm going to Washington State. August, I'm going to Brazil. So those are kind of my travel so far. Actually, I should write down San Francisco on my website. Whoops. I forgot about that. It's like in a month. Also, March just started and it's already the 15th. How did 2 weeks go by? I don't understand. Okay. RTX says, working on a design for an apron. Hope it'll be nice like in my mind. And I'll send an apron producer. If they tell me it's a good price, I'll order it like my design. Cool. Yeah, I really want a leather apron and a vinyl apron. But I have other things that I want to do first. Actually, I have a lot of things. I need to like either have my own space again, or I need to like have a bigger place. I already have a big place, but I have too many things. So I'm actually trying to give away or like sell some of my stuff, because I like to have the things that I know I'm going to use and wear. And then, you know, everything else, whatever. Omega says, sorry if Men's Day angered you. I don't think men have a day. I mean, technically that's every day. Damon says, What is the hardest stress position I've ever given to the submissive? Um, Actually, this was really fun. I was in a art class, and we had a nude model who is like really flexible and really like strong. And he was an older guy, but he could do an elbow stand. So he would put his elbows on the platform, and then do a handstand with his legs like this. And I feel like most men aren't that like well trained to be able to do that without putting their legs up or whatever. And so I tried to have a sub do that, but he had to put his legs on the other side, like on windows. So I put him by the window. Hang on a second. My girl sub is texting. Okay. Great. She will be on time. Actually, she's going to be a little early, but I like that. Okay. Stephen Cope Black says, guess the chat keeps censoring it. Damn. Sorry. You can be creative with how you say it. RTX says, I made a breath play mask, homemade, by the way. Did you sew it? Like, what is it made out of? A plastic bag? Patrick says, yes, Miss Mara, the perfect angel. Can you see my halo? Stephen Code Black says, what the hell even is Men's Day? I don't like the sound of that, question mark. It sounds like they'd shit on guys like me on enjoying being on the receiving end of that kind of play Miss Mara is into. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I said Men's Day is like every other day of the year. Omega says June is also Men's Mental Health Month. Really? I've never heard of that. Well, I do think that men should have their mental health checked. Like, if you need to see a therapist, see a licensed therapist, and, you know, talk about your feelings, actually process through them, you know. I think it's really hot and attractive when a guy is very self-aware and is able to, like, articulate how he's feeling in a situation and, like, what to do in order to be a better person, or, like, how to approach things differently next time. So, yeah. Omega says, have I heard of Vladimir? Is that a TV show? Because it sounds like a Russian warlord. Damon says, how long have I made a submissive stand in the corner? Actually, I've left us. One guy was into, like, being bound to a leather table, like, literally with the hood on and, like, seat belts across and, like, rope and stuff for, like, 3+ hours at a time. And I would go in there and check him every hour, A, to see if he needed to use a bathroom, and B, just to make sure that he wasn't, you know, he was still breathing properly and everything. But in a corner, I would say like between 30 to 40 minutes. I just like was doing other things in the hotel room. It was great. I caught up on my emails. I went to use the restroom. I ordered a drink through room service. It was great. RTX says medical oxygen mask and balloon. Oh, interesting. That's actually kind of a cool visual. I like that. I really do. I might have to write that one down, actually. I like that a lot. Mask. We'll do medical oxygen tube to balloon. Thanks, RTX. That's actually really cool. Okay. So, Matthew's asking if I'm doing any more feet videos on the hub. I don't know if you watched the latest one, but I did the custom, a new custom with like a breath play bag, and then I do stuff with my feet. Stephen Coat Black says, sadly, I never got lucky enough to find a relationship with anyone being into the top on this kind of stuff, because 9 out of 10 times, the ladies I know who do this dom stuff end up being lesbians, and they're only into participating in this type of play with other females. Really? That actually happened with someone I was romantically interested in. Been talking to her for a couple years before she thought she was bi, but then came out as lesbian. I'm not gonna hate at her on it. I'm not going to hate on her for it though. I know it really sucks, doesn't it? Like, you can't control who you end up being attracted to and who you like. And if it doesn't align, it's just really heartbreaking. But also, I mean, I still find like, I think gay guys are really, really hot because they take care of their body, they care about their physique and hygiene and all that stuff. They're actually sometimes better at doing that than like straight men. And I feel like when I see them interact with other gay men, it's really hot. And I know I'm never going to like participate with them unless they're bi, but like I still feel happy that they get to do that, you know? So I know it doesn't align, like that situation didn't align with you, but it's also hard to think about. I know it's kind of giving cucky vibes, but if you go past that and like see it for just like, you know, 2 hot chicks like going at it, or like think about that, that's kind of fun. I don't know. And there's always somebody who's going to be out there for you eventually. You just kind of have to be patient and not look for it, and then it'll come to you immediately. Patrick says, every day is Miss Mara Day. Angel face. Thanks. In my world it is, because that is my everyday. Omega says, what would you do if you catch your male loved one wearing your clothes? So I actually kind of forced one of my partners to wear female stuff. And actually, I posted that photo today on my Instagram because I love feminization. And he was like not into it at first because he'd never done anything like that. But he's just really open-minded and loves me. And so he's able to like take that and compartmentalize it into like, oh, I'm doing a photo shoot for her, you know? So I technically forced him to wear it. I put him in a hood, a wig, I put lipstick on him, a mascara on him, and then I put him in high heels, girl panties, and put pasties, like sparkly pasties on him. So, yeah. RTX says, I think I can't, but can I sub escape? Can a sub escape when I tie him up or her? So, one of the things I love about rope is the fact that I can tie predicament knots, and then some people who like to try to get out of those can try, but I have to be really good with how I hide the knots, and like it is a thing. Predicament ties are a thing. Omega says there's straight men who take care of their bodies. Yeah, but not a lot of them do. I feel like unless their significant other like tells them to, or they're still in like a honeymoon phase of dating or actively dating, then they take better care of their hygiene. But I've seen a lot of disgusting men too. And some of them were my clients. So Kesha says, I like your feet, goddess. Thank you. Omega says, what do I think about adult babies? So if you haven't seen my video on what is it called? I'll link it. We talk about that in this nope. This one? Yeah, this one. So I suggest you watch this after this live stream. It's really informative and like goes through a lot of experiences that I've had, and then compares them with a actual psychologist. Or is she a psychiatrist? She's a professional therapist. Stephen Code Black says, it seems inconsistent across the board and varies on a person-by-person basis. I actually did have a girl who is a lesbian still put me over her knees, and she did a damn great job at spanking me. She even snapped the waistband of my boxer shorts between swats. Nice. I've done that before. It's fun. I do that until I want to pull the shorts off. But I think I've actually seen like lesbians do it to gay guys too, like, and vice versa. I've seen them top each other just to see how it feels, and because they're friends or whatever, but there's no actual like sexual attraction, just the trust, you know, which is really powerful on its own. Omega's asking, how does feminization make men better? I've also addressed that on previous live streams, so you could go back and watch all of those if you forgot. RTX says, forced to wear a woman's leather outfit sounds very nice to me. Yeah, didn't you just get some like new stuff? Didn't you get a leather dress recently? Yeah, any other plans for this weekend? Also, I don't know how many of you are following me on Instagram, but I have been live streaming there for like 1 to 2 hours every week because I make juice, and it's been great. Um, I'm going to be live streaming again on there next week because I need to make more juice, and this time it's going to be green. And then, ooh, what else am I doing? Oh, I'm going to actually tour somebody's workshop, which is super fun. And they make leather stuff, speaking of leather. And then, yeah. RTX says, Miss Mara's orange carrot juice. Yes, I still have like a little bit left of that. It's really tasty. Keshav says, so beautiful, goddess. Thank you. I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah. What are some what do you call it? What are some like short film ideas that you guys want to see? I did one with rope and fire like a couple 3 years ago that I just edited, and I'm going to like post that soon, but I'm just curious what you all want to see. Stephen Co. Black says, did it censor my previous messages? So I read out loud the ones that I am seeing, but if I didn't read something that you typed recently, then yes, it is censoring it. That's why I said you gotta be more creative with how you type it. I don't know what you're trying to say, but like, I don't know. Instead of butt or something, say like peach. You know how sometimes they say prawn and corn instead? That's kind of like how I feel like you need to do it. Or put an emoji. There's so many emojis. Let's see. What else do I have on my calendar coming up? Oh, I tried to write to this latex company, but one of them said they don't have a workshop, and then the other one, I don't know. It's been weird. Yeah. I like that it shows in that order for you. It shows like that for me too. I think it's in the order of like me uploading it. My Mara emojis. Anyway, does anyone have any last minute questions, comments, concerns before we head off for the weekend? Called Stephen Co. Black says called B? Like, so how I would say that is like, huh, weird. I don't know, man. You can try commenting it on my Instagram. I'll get that most of the time. It doesn't censor the B word, like if somebody types it out. Matthew's asking if my feet are really sweaty today. They are not. That's a negative. I'm actually really chilly right now. I'm about to go put more warm clothes on after this stream because it's literally 66 degrees Fahrenheit outside. RTX asks, which restraint do I prefer for long leather booted feet, miss? Zip ties, rope, or duct tape? Rope. I will always choose rope because rope is so versatile. You can literally tie it to anything. You can tie a person to itself, toys to a person, etc. And it's one size fits all. And you don't have to cut it if you do it right. You don't have to deal with sticky residue. It's great. Stephen Koplak says, did it go through that time? No. But he says, that experience is what turned me on to being called the B word. Oh, I don't know what the experience is. But it sounds fun. Honestly, I don't use the B word a lot in my play. I do use it, but I usually use like doormat, floor mat, loser, cuck, plaything, pathetic, sloot, hoe, femboy. Stephen Koblak says, when she spanked me, I was going in depth about how the after effects she left. Oh, okay. Got it. Kesha says, I love your sweet feet. Thank you. I do take care of them. I think they could use a little exfoliation, but yeah, I need to get better at that. Every week I do exfoliation on the bottom. Matthew says, would you change the color of your toes on one of your lives? Probably. I've done it before. Actually, did I paint these on live last time? Actually, that's a good thing to know. Chris is asking, do I like playing with hypnosis? Yes, I do. It's one of my favorite things, actually. I have done it successfully. What was I gonna look for? Oh yeah. Trying my toe. Oh, this one. Oh, I streamed it like 3 months ago. That one. Oh, and I even did one like 6 months ago. I know that's a while, but I painted this one too. You can find all of them on my live stream things. But yeah, if that is all we have today. RTX says, I bought an online maid course, miss. What does that mean? What's a maid course? Matthew says, can I exfoliate on live? I actually can't because the exfoliation happens in the bath. Like the machine, the gadget is waterproof. And so I actually do it while it's running water too. Although I have thought about doing a live stream in the bath one time, but it doesn't have very good, like, I need a bigger bathtub. That's what I need. Because the water starts draining too soon. And I've like changed the orientation of like the the drain also so that it's facing up, but yeah, I need to get out of here and get to a new place. Because I would love to do live streams in a bubble bath or like in a hot tub. I would probably do that one on Twitch, to be honest. RTX says maid training video. Ooh, I actually have, I think I have a servant training video. I think I put it on the hub and it's on my clip sites too, where I'm like, oh no, that one was a dinner date. Not the ASMR one. It's another one. I should do one. I should do my own maid training one. Stephen Co. Black says, have I ever seen the character Daniela from Hunting Ground? She gives off female top vibes. I'm gonna look it up right now. Haha, speaking of maids, she's a maid in the castle. She's also the second antagonist in the game. Female stalker. Interesting. I mean, I would love to have a maid, a female maid who's like super protective and can like bodyguard me. Have you guys seen Dota, Dragon's Blood on Netflix? It's based off of the video game, but they did like an animation on it. And one of the writers is from Avatar, The Last Airbender. And Marcy is the princess's like handmaiden. And that's who I want. She's silent, but deadly. It's awesome. Okay, so Chris says, do we get to see the submissive girl before you tie her up? She's actually the chick on my latest collab with Metal Envy. So it's gonna be this chick. Yeah. She actually came to one of my speed dating events, and that's how I met her. And instead of finding someone that she was attracted to, we ended up connecting. So that's great. I finally found somebody for me. So that's fun. Stephen Co. Black says, I'd absolutely love to have someone like that chase me around and spank me each time she catches me. You would. Matthew says, would you do my next live in a bath if you can? No, because I need a house for that. I want a better bathtub. I want a bigger, better bathtub with less draining unless I want it to drain. Yeah. Buy me a house, and then, yes, I will do my live streams in my bath. Alrighty, but if that is all we have today, thank you so much for watching. Keep up with all of the things that I do on my Instagram at Mara Domina. I'm going to be updating my website travel dates on there, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I have a couple more collabs coming out, as well as my performance photos coming soon. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Happy St. Patrick's Day to those who are Irish and who celebrate, and I will see you all next time. Bye.